Beyond the veil, preparing for the divine meeting. In the heart of a bustling city, there lived a man named Harith, a successful businessman known for his wealth and influence. He owned towering buildings, luxurious cars, and sprawling estates. But while the world envied his prosperity, Harith's heart carried an emptiness he could not explain. Despite his achievements, he avoided conversations about faith, death, or the hereafter. Whenever reminders of these topics arose, Harith dismissed them with a nervous laugh, saying, "I have time for that later. Let me enjoy this life first." But life, as Harith would soon learn, waits for no one. The Mysterious Traveler. One stormy evening, as Harith worked late in his lavish office, he received an unexpected call. A woman's voice, calm yet unsettling, asked, "Will you host a traveler for the night?" Harith, puzzled, replied, "I do not know you. Who is this traveler?" "You will know when they arrive," the voice responded, before the line went dead. Thinking it was a prank, Harith brushed it off, yet he couldn't shake the uneasy feeling that crept into his chest. Minutes later, the lights flickered, and the sound of heavy footsteps echoed down the hallway. A cloaked figure appeared at the doorway. The person's face was obscured, but their presence filled the room with an inexplicable weight. "May I come in?" the figure asked. Harith, despite his unease, nodded. He prided himself on his hospitality, after all. "Come in," he said, gesturing to a chair. The traveler entered and sat silently. Harith studied them, noticing their aura of authority yet calm demeanor. "Who are you, and what brings you here?" Harith asked, trying to mask his discomfort. "I am a messenger," the traveler replied, their voice steady. "I have come to remind you of a journey you have ignored for too long." Harith's expression hardened. "What journey? I travel all the time for business." The traveler tilted her head. "Not the kind of journey you prepare with suitcases and passports. I speak of the journey beyond the veil of this world, the one that ends with your meeting with Allah." Harith's frown hardened. "I don't have time for such talk. My life is full of responsibilities. Besides, I'm healthy and have years ahead to think about these things." The traveler leaned forward. "Are you certain of that? Do you believe that wealth, health, or power can delay the moment Allah has written for you to return to Him?" Harith shifted uncomfortably. The words struck a nerve, but he refused to show it. "I know death is inevitable, but why focus on it now? I am a good person. I give charity, help the needy, and pray occasionally. Surely that is enough." The traveler sighed. "Your deeds are commendable, but tell me, Harith, if you were summoned to meet a king, would you prepare with such complacency? Would you show up late, disheveled and unready, assuming your prior reputation would suffice?" Harith was silent. "The veil lifts." The traveler continued, their voice growing softer but more intense. "Your meeting with Allah will be far more significant than any worldly audience. On that day, your wealth will not save you. Your power will mean nothing. Only your sincerity, your obedience, and the purity of your heart will matter." Harith's heart began to race. He had always considered himself a practical man, but the traveler's words felt undeniably true. "But what if I'm not ready?" Harith whispered, his voice trembling. The traveler stood, their figure seeming taller and more imposing. "That is why I am here, to remind you that the time to prepare is now. Every breath you take brings you closer to your journey's end. Beyond the veil lies a reality that cannot be denied." Harith felt a cold sweat on his brow. "Who are you?" he asked again, his voice barely audible. The traveler stepped closer, their face still obscured. "I am a messenger sent to remind you. Whether you heed the reminder or not is up to you. But know this, your meeting with Allah is inevitable, and your deeds will be your only companions on that day." With that, the traveler turned and walked out of the room, leaving Harith alone with his thoughts. The transformation. For days after the encounter, Harith could not focus on his business. The traveler's words echoed in his mind, "Your meeting with Allah is inevitable." He began to notice things he had previously ignored, the call to prayer echoing from the mosque, the Qur'an gathering dust on his shelf, and the hungry faces of the poor he passed on his way to work. For the first time, he felt a profound sense of accountability. Harith began to change. He woke early for Fajr, spending hours in prayer and reflection. He sought knowledge of the hereafter, immersing himself in the Qur'an and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. His wealth, once a source of pride, became a tool for good. He gave generously, not for recognition, but to earn Allah's pleasure. The final reminder. Years later, as Harith lay on his bedside, surrounded by his family, he felt a sense of peace he had never known before. His journey was nearing its end, but he no longer feared it. In his final moments, he whispered to his children, "Remember, life is but a preparation for the divine meeting. Do not let the veil of this world blind you to what truly matters." With those words, Harith closed his eyes, a serene smile on his lips. The lesson. Beyond the Veil teaches us that life is a preparation for the ultimate meeting with Allah. It reminds us that wealth, power, and status are temporary, while faith, sincerity, and good deeds are eternal. May we all strive to live each day as if we are preparing to meet our Creator, so that when the veil is lifted, we are ready to face Him with hope and humility.
If it reached your heart, let it reach another. Acknowledge it once, twice, then forward it forward. This message isn't just for you. It's for all of mankind. So don't let it stop with you.